Okay, Doc, I'm stopping at 4.
Perfect.
Stellate ganglion block is a really exciting innovation for first responders.
I feel like it's an added resource.
We're going to save a lot of lives. We're going to change a lot of lives.
I think one of the most exciting things is that we're on the forefront of the model of treatment shifting in a really fundamental way.
Stellate ganglion block has been done clinically since 1925. The first use of it was for asthma, actually. So the first time I did stellate for PTSD was 2005.
Stellate ganglion block targets a cluster of nerves in the neck and reboots the adrenaline system by bringing calm back to the body. It's actually an anesthetic that's being injected. And over time, the amygdala restores itself to a state of calm as well because the body isn't reacting in this chronic threat mode anymore.
Event happens, or multiple events. It produces norepinephrine secretion, or NE, and then it also produces NGF, which is nerve growth factor. Nerve growth factor travels from the brain down to the ganglia, which is basically a bunch of nerves together. And instead of 4 sympathetic nerves, fight and flight nerves, now you got 8. Each one of those produces norepinephrine, or NE, and then as long as that state persists, people are going to have PTSD. Now, in order to maintain those extra nerves, you need to have NGF in this ganglion right here. When we do the block, it lasts about 8 to 12 hours. So it temporarily blocks norepinephrine secretion, but it also reduces nerve growth factor, and it reduces the nerve changes in the brain. So when we do a local anesthetic, it does 2 things. One, it numbs up norepinephrine secretion, so it goes down immediately, so people feel better in 10 minutes, but it also reduces or eliminates NGF. So the extra nerve fibers go from 8 back down to 4, so now it's a normal baseline. That's why I call it rebooting the system. You're going back to the pre-trauma state.
I met with Dr. Lepov right before the procedure. He came and sat down next to me before I had the procedure done, and he put his hand on my arm and he explained the process of what they were going to do, and he drew a line and some dots on my neck, and he explained, you know, I had to turn my head and why I had to turn my head.
And he put me instantly at ease. He's explained the procedure, was friendly. His staff, all the nurses, everybody was just positive. I really thought there was going to be some pain involved, and I was very pleased to feel a little pressure in my neck. It was fast. I don't think it took 15 minutes.
One of the interesting things about stellate ganglion block, because I've been in the operating room with lots of patients, including several first responders, is that people who don't know each other tend to say some very similar things, like, it feels like a 1,000-pound weight has been taken off my chest, or I can't remember the last time I felt calm in my own body.
I just felt this amazing calmness. Like a burden's been lifted off, like something's rolled off my back and my chest doesn't feel as heavy and tight with the anxiousness.
I received a phone call that would previously given me some pretty high anxiety, and after the phone call, I was sitting back and going, okay, we can deal with that.
Well, we just published the largest study to date of 327 patients. Several of them were military veterans and first responders, and 83% of them had a clinically significant positive outcome, as defined by the National Center for PTSD.
PTSI is not just in your head. It is a biological change in the brain. It's physiologic, it's observable, and it's treatable using biological means.
I would definitely recommend SGB to anyone dealing with PTS.
Nobody knows about SGB yet. From what I know about it, what now that I've experienced, I won't hesitate promoting this at all.
It's one of the most exciting innovations, particularly for first responders, because it's very effective and it's very efficient.